what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Motivation Monday with me, Jacob Billett. And let's get you fired up and inspired for this next week coming up. Stay tuned. All right, guys, welcome back. So, kind of a little disclaimer here. We left one of our vehicles in Colorado, and that vehicle had our camera mount for our camera in the car. So I am doing this on a selfie cam attached to my center console. So the view is kind of off and it's a little shaky, so I apologize about that. So anyways, if you're new here, every Monday I post a video to kind of get you fired up, kind of give you an insight of what's going on with us, and to try to some way, somehow add some positivity to start your week off. And it's been definitely a crazy week so far for us. In case you guys don't know, we did have our baby shower. We are expecting a baby girl. She will be here around September 7th or so. And so we're just finishing up this property here in Nebraska and heading down to Colorado. And that's where Zoe's going to be born, and that's where we're going to be for the next year on a couple projects. So subject today for Motivation Monday is going to be support. And this is actually going to be a little bit deeper than the normal videos because this is something that I am very big on. So one of the first things I want to ask you is, really what kind of person are you? What kind of supportive person are you, right? So are you the kind of person who wants to see other people succeed, like really see them succeed? Or are you the kind of person that will see other people doing well and kind of go, oh, well, that's nice, or oh, it's handed to them, or oh, I can't do that because I'm oppressed, or I'm disadvantaged, or, etc., enter excuse here, right? So, what kind of person are you? And the reason, and take a second to think about that. Are you a person that wants to keep other people down at your level and are envious of people or get irritated at people trying to do better? Or are you the kind of person that really, truly wants to see other people do better? And once you take an honest look at yourself, and a lot of people can't do that, so hopefully if you're sticking with me through this, you can take a second and really honestly think about it, because that really determines your success in life as well. If you're the kind of person who does get envy, and some people do. I've consulted people, and people talk to me and say, yeah, I get envious of seeing other people do better because I can't do that. Again, that kind of mindset limits you. And let me tell you how harmful it really, really is. So say that, and you can change. You can change your thought process. You can look at things a little bit differently, and you can start reaping the positive benefits of being supportive, like being truly supportive. So for example, if you know somebody who is starting a business, and I'll just kind of use my life example, or my life as an example. So when I was building my first business, it was kind of a long shot for me. I was still going to school. I was still working full time. And so with my business, one of my first business was car business. And me doing that, I was able to get people into car loans or into vehicles that wouldn't have been able to do so otherwise. And I was able to help a lot of friends that were having a hard time financially. Now, the more that supported me and kept me going, the more successful I was being. I could give that success to other people. Like that directly benefited other people. The bigger that I got, the more people I could help. And a lot of the people that I was helping were people that were associated with me. So, and again, sorry for the camera bouncing around. This is probably going to be a horrible video, but I have to stick to my schedule and stay consistent. So with that in mind, like that support was helping other people. And in turn, that support was also making other people a little bit more successful. And so if you are a business owner, or if you are trying something new or trying something out, if you're more supportive of other people, it's going to bring that support back to you. And if you have thought about doing something for yourself or going to business for yourself, if you are more supportive of other people, that's going to come back to you. And if you're not supportive and you're trying to start something, then start kind of digging deep and figuring out what kind of person you are to offer that support or to get into something, because it will come back to you. That's one of the biggest things that I've learned is, you definitely want to be supportive, and you want to associate yourself with other people that are supportive. And that kind of leads into kind of a subtopic of what I want to talk about today, and that's going to be, who do you surround yourself with? Do yourself a quick favor and go to Facebook or Instagram or whatever that you typically use, whatever your biggest sphere of influence is, and post something that's negative. Post something that is non-conducive, non-productive, and see what kind of responses you get, see what kind of likes or hearts you get by your immediate sphere of influence. Then, say a couple days later, post something positive. Post something about you going into business or an accomplishment that you've done that day for yourself to do better, and see what kind of responses you get. A lot of people, myself included, will see far more engagement and likes from your immediate sphere of influence on something negative than on something positive, or you trying to do something positive, or the results of something positive that you've done. I remember posting about launching my YouTube, and that's a big deal for me because I'm not a camera guy. So with me, with my schedule, sitting down and going through videos and making videos and scripting things out, and Motivation Mondays are not scripted. This is totally by the seat of my pants. But typically my other videos, my tutorials and stuff like that are typically scripted, and my streams are not scripted for the most part. See what kind of likes and following and support that you get, and honestly, it wasn't much. And again, people have their schedules and people are busy, and some people don't see the posts, and I was able to onboard a good amount of my friends from social media onto my Instagram or onto my YouTube. I got about 2,500 friends. I think I onboarded maybe, 60. So it's kind of a low percentage. But again, as time goes, whichever, more exposure happens, hopefully more people get involved. But if you're, getting back to the point, if your sphere of influence isn't supportive in your new ventures and engaging and, wanting to see what you do, and if you have products, wanting to get involved with products, because everybody has a dispensable income. It's just what they choose to buy it with. So if you're launching, say, a clothing business, and, everybody wears clothes, and if your sphere of influence is not like, hey, I need a t-shirt, what do you have? Or, trying to support you in some way, you might want to look at befriending or expanding your sphere of influence with people that have the same interests as you or the same support as you. And not to say to abandon your friendships, but the most successful people that I've met associate and surround themselves with people that are successful or that are wanting to be a part of what they do, that want to invest in them, that want to invest in their dreams and their vision, and that's really a big thing. So kind of to wrap this up before I get to the gym here is, figure out what kind of person you are. And if you are not a supportive person of other people, that's fine. But it will definitely help you in life and in your ventures if you choose to go into one. If you are a more supportive person to other people, especially other friends or associates that are business owners or trying to get something going. Like, that support will directly reflect on not only your quality of life, but what you have going on if you decide to do a venture. And then second is surround yourself by people that are supportive. And if you don't have anybody that's supportive, contact us. Contact me. Follow me here. Get a hold of me on Facebook. I support a lot of business ventures. I always want to be a part of somebody's dream because I know how that is. I know how that is starting off with something, be it YouTube, be it a business, be it whatever, and not have that support. It makes it very, very hard to do something and to be successful with something. So surround yourself by those that are, that get fired up when you talk about what you do. They get fired up about your products. They get fired up about your vision. That's what you need. That really is the ticket to success. So with all that being said, I appreciate you joining me for Motivation Monday. I hope you got something out of it. If you do like this content, the quality is really not that great this week. But if you do like the content, please subscribe. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Take care and crush it this week. Crush it.